Hey there, my lovely ones. Let's go ahead and see what messages you need to know for today and for the upcoming week. This message is going to be for my dear Scorpios. Opening energy is Ace of Cups. So opening your heart to new possibilities, new connections, no messages top and bottom. So let's go ahead and explore what this is. What is this Ace of Cups energy that's coming in for Scorpio? Here we have recognition for hard work that you've done coming through. Clarify Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Balance in some area of your life. I see you've been trying to make a decision for quite some time now. This has to do with your stability and family. Being hesitant to take a leap of faith because you don't want things to not work out. And we have Seven of Cups, clarifying Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. So you've been wrestling with your own mind, your own heart, and your desires. It's been hard for you to see the truth behind a certain situation. Wanting to make the right decision in a relationship, in a collaboration. What decision has Scorpio been trying to make? And you've been reluctant to end a situation. You've been resisting some sort of change. And not really accepting the truth regarding a King of Pentacles energy. Trying to show up as sure-footed, confident. But there is going to be an end to this indecisive energy that you've been feeling. This going back and forth in your head. This is something that's been like kind of gnawing at the back of your mind for a while now. Yeah, you haven't been wanting to put much effort. Not feeling that much attachment to something. And you've been feeling really imbalanced. Something about your relationship is throwing you off balance. You're trying to be creative. Trying to keep the other person happy. But this is more of you going through the motions of this relationship or marriage. You're more concerned about maintaining image and what looks to be like control, like you are, again, sure of yourself. But there's a lack of passion here. Your heart is no longer in a situation. What's going to be the outcome for this regarding Scorpio? What is the outcome? So I have 10 of Swords. It looks like you are going to finally make the decision to change something significant about this relationship. For some of you, this is going to be ending the relationship, presenting an ultimatum. For some of you, it looks like you could be deciding to move forward or to dig your heels in, looking at the investment that you've put into the situation. It looks like you're actually ultimately going to decide to stay and work on this marriage. You have a strong sense of justice. You truly want to continue to give to this person and pour in your efforts, your love. It seems like you're just going through a bit of an emotional rough patch. We have the Judgment card again here. So that's very significant. Interesting enough, these 4 cards and the deck is closed on the top. Oh no, we have the Lovers reversed on the bottom of the deck. So this could be like your sex life just not being exciting anymore. Like I said, a lack of passion. I see you making a change to kind of spice things up somehow with this person because you've invested a lot of time into this relationship, marriage. You're trying to find the spark again. You do still love this person and they do love you, but this is kind of like 7-year itch kind of situation. This could be 17-year itch. I see you all working on more like confidence building routines, beautifying yourself more. You could need to increase your confidence, which is going to increase the level of attraction in this marriage. We have Queen of Cups again and 5 of Swords. Queen of Cups and 5 of Swords. So you feel like if you end this relationship or marriage, you're going to regret it. So you're not going to. But you're also not happy. I don't really see you walking away from this situation with this person. Yeah, so that is correct. Yeah, you're going to be staying, which is, that's fine. We have 2 of Wands in reverse. The Magician upright, Judgment upright again, 10 of Pentacles upright. So if you've been contemplating leaving your marriage or this long-term relationship, I do see you ultimately deciding to stick it out and find new ways to organically reignite that spark of attraction, magnetism, and love for one another. Especially with Judgment coming out 3 times. Making a wise decision. Yep, I don't see you letting go of this person at all. I don't see you letting go of the foundation that you have built with this person. I see you, like I said. I see you. Is it that you're working so much? I don't know if you're in healthcare, if you're like a nurse or a doctor, nurse practitioner, etc. Is it that you're seeing so much at work that you're like deadening your emotions? Which, I mean, in that field you kind of have to a certain extent. But there's something that's affecting your libido. And you're trying to get that back. Here with the Knight of Wands showing up twice. Temperance and Four of Pentacles. I mean, some of the advice could be for you to be more possessive and dominant in the bedroom. You could be advised to ignite that attraction again through like playful possessiveness, you know, almost like BDSM kind of energy. But utilizing your dominance. King of Swords. It could be that if this is your husband, if you're a woman watching this, or if you're, you know, a man, it's just you need to kind of, you know, playfully dominate your partner. In bed, that is. I'm not talking about outside of that. That becomes, you know, something different. But it could be that you need to do that. They maybe don't feel wanted by you. There could be an energy of like, oh yeah, they're never going to walk away. That's fine, whatever. But they need to feel this like attraction, this sense of being possessed by you, like they belong to you. There's something about you doing that during intimacy that is going to help reignite that attraction, that spark. Something about golden retrievers. So you could have like a golden retriever husband, and you kind of, not to call him a dog or anything, but like just as far as his personality, extremely loyal, will do whatever it takes for you, you know, spouse of a healthcare, you know, professional. And they could kind of feel a little bit like your footstool more than your partner. They could feel more like your child more than your partner. Like you, there's just something about you needing to bring that sense of dominance over this person into the bedroom and maybe soften up a little bit outside of the bedroom and in daily routines. There's something about you needing to switch up your energy instead of maybe being super strict and sharp about certain household chores. Maybe you need to be like strict and dominating to this person about what you want in bed. Or, I mean, this is getting a little X-rated, but, you know, kind of make them put their money where their mouth is. I'll put it like that. But there's energy like that. Because, yeah, I don't see you leaving. If you feel like this attraction has been waning, there needs to be something about like, no, you're mine. This belongs to me. And I just don't see you all walking away from one another. I mean, I see that you might have considered it, or they might have. Maybe you need your partner to be a little bit more dominant in intimate encounters with you. Maybe they're too docile, but it's something that you kind of set the precedent for. So just switch things up a little bit more. So whichever way that goes for you, whatever is calling to you the most. We have Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I don't see that he's been considering leaving. I see more you just not feeling that much attraction for whatever reason. But maybe it's because you kind of treat your partner like a kid after your shifts. And they do what you need them to do, but it's like, for whatever reason, you feel like they make it too easy. I don't know. However, place all of this however it works for you. It's going to strike a match for whoever this resonates with, but Yeah, I do see this sparking major attraction between you two all over again. It's like you kind of have your back turned to your partner a little bit too much. And you got to like face each other in a way. I don't know about physically, but you know, just in general, like really look into each other's souls again. So nice. But yeah, I see things going well. I don't see any major issues here between you two. Other than that, just getting a little bored. Yeah, we have the Devil wanting to come out a little bit. We have Six of Wands. So yeah, like there's a sense of I don't know, they just need to feel like they're with that badass, sexy person that they initially were with you, like not for, but what initially attracted them. They need a little more of that again. They need to know how proud you are of them. Something to do with like maybe like praising them in an almost like patronizing way in like intimate acts potentially. Just basically dominate the person and they'll love it. Whoever needs to dominate whoever. I don't know. You guys figure that out. You two are freaky, so just do what you need to do. But yeah, here we have the Hanged Man again. And 10 of Cups. So we have the Star. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. You could also be putting your partner down about their work. Maybe you make more than them as like, say, the wife who is a nurse practitioner, APRN, doctor. And maybe your husband is like a CNA, LPN. It shouldn't be like that. Like, I mean, everyone in the medical profession is needed. But either way, like lately, there could be something about you. Like, I get a sense of emasculation, like kind of emasculating him a little bit. So there's something about balancing out how much you both contribute to the relationship. I see that you guys both love each other a lot. Like, you both really love each other a whole lot. It could be the other way around. Your husband could be a doctor, or your boyfriend could be a doctor, and you could be the person who is like the CNA, LPN, moving through to RN, et cetera, over time. It could be that. It could be literally like one person is a doctor, someone else is in allied health. And so it's like, I would say whoever is, you know, in more of the vocational space of healthcare needs to be more dominant or something like that. There's something to do with like you guys switching your roles and sense of dominance, especially in the bedroom and then outside in your normal routines too. So for example, if you're the wife and you're the doctor, maybe, and you have like a house husband kind of situation going on, house boyfriend or whatever, then maybe you need to like, just for a little bit, you know, switch it up a little bit, you know, say, oh yeah, hun, I got the laundry done. Or, oh yeah, I took care of that. Or, oh yeah, I made dinner, you know, I prepped or whatever. Because maybe you work opposite shifts kind of situation. And this could be like not even necessarily for healthcare. This could be just in general, like whether, say, if you're a lawyer, someone's a lawyer and then someone else is a paralegal. Or I get that you guys work in a similar profession, basically. But you need to kind of change up your routines a little bit. Whoever is usually dominant or whoever initiates for intimate relations needs to kind of like switch it up a little bit. It'll, however you need to make it fit, make it fit. But, you know, something to do with that. All right. Well, that is what I've got for you, my darling ones. Have fun. Be as safe as you think you need to, because it seems like you guys are going to be having a wild ride. And enjoy yourselves. If this resonated or helped in any way, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave some cash in that Venmo. I am always appreciative. And I'll see you next time. Bye.